creative people, it's Donna here and welcome to this new painting class. We are going to paint this beautiful boat, but we'll try to make it simple using ink and watercolors. And along the way, I will be sharing as well my journey as an artist and why I left school teaching to become an 80% artist or illustrator. So let's begin. Here I've sketched the boat, really light sketch, and then we're going to paint with a brush, and then we're gonna add ink to make it more beautiful. Please stick around, stay until the end, because I am definitely sure that you're going to learn something in here if you are an artist who doesn't want to do really tight painting. So this is a very stress-free painting, no overthinking. Let's begin. So I wet the back. Now I am adding cobalt blue for the sky. I'm going to add yellow ochre for some sunset on it. And this brush, I really love it. This is a jagged brush and I love the tip. I like how I can control and manipulate the tip of this brush. Now I am working on the foreground, and this is cobalt blue as well, and this is on wet on dry. I've added for variation some aquamarine. But before to continue, don't forget to subscribe or like or comment below. It will definitely help this channel and it can touch more people. So thank you so much. I've added sap green, and to have other tonal values, I've just mixed it with my blues. And now we are painting using a Chinese brush. No overthinking. For the roof, I'm drawing with my brush. So I am drawing only the shape and I'm not giving very detailed painting. And after this, we are going to add ink, and you will definitely see how it changes everything. I am adding purple here, and I am actually just mixing my watercolor paints onto the paper. So it's important that you have a pointed tip brush, and this one is especially very important now because I am actually, of course, painting with my brush. We don't have really a lot of under sketch, and also because the paper is quite small. I've added some water in the middle because I don't want to spray it right now with water because I don't want to mess it up. So I'm adding different tonal value which gonna add really beautiful depth onto the painting. So depth and contrast is really important for your painting. And of course your composition. So as I've said, I was actually teaching in schools. I've traveled and taught in different countries in the world as an ESL teacher. I have my CELTA and everything. But I left everything and I am just working online right now, like almost just 20% and 80% an artist. And I will share to you why, because I think my passion is really with art. I have done everything I could to be a certified teacher, traveling the world. I love teaching. I'm traveling the world and teaching in different countries. I've taught in China, in France, of course in Paris, and many other places in France and Vietnam, and of course Spain. But I never really felt fulfilled. I always felt that there's always something missing. And one day I stumbled upon this art shop, material art shop in Vietnam, and that's it. I just couldn't get out from there without buying materials, and I just kept on coming back. And I remember my colleague would, wake me up from drawing and painting, and hey Donna, it's time for you to teach. In between my classes, I would do that. And finally, when I went back to Europe, I decided to really try it and be an artist. So I started painting and drawing again. That was always been my passion since I was a child. And that's it. And I opened my Etsy shop, and I've sold quite painting in there, doing commissions and everything. And now here I am in YouTube and sharing my art and my journey. A dream of mine to become a full-time artist. So let's stay positive and we'll see. So this isn't just my story. I would love to hear your stories and how you started painting. I think each of our own, we have unique story to share and inspire others. So that's it. Now I am going to add, this is the most exciting part. This is the ink, and it's gonna change everything. Since this is black ink pen, waterproof, but it doesn't really matter now because the water has completely dried. And I'm just adding more dark and contrast and lines onto the boat. I love this part because it's really quick and it's just adding more details and it's making our painting more exciting. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I'll see you in other videos that I have for you, whether you want to learn ink and wash or just painting or drawing.